Hello, what's up? Back again with another video, and in this video I'll be talking about how to install Alpine Linux. I'm gonna be using KEMU or KVM in here and BSPWM. I believe KEMU/KVM doesn't properly work under Wayland. I don't know if that's just Alpine or if another distribution or other distribution of GNU/Linux also do that. I don't particularly know, but you guys can inform me on that because uh, I don't know. Maybe you guys use Wayland and you can tell me about that one. But in any case, I'll be installing Alpine uh, with just this script. I've used a shell script in here. dmini-vm, yeah, that's the shell script that I'm using here. TMU blah 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 blah, and this is for another one for my Windows VM machine later. Uh, I haven't set that up just yet, but this is the login prompt that you're going to see once you have your ISO booted up. Now you just want to say root, and it's gonna prompt you into the machine, into the system or whatever. I'm gonna do this first so it fit nicely. Now next I'm just gonna let the view look like this one, or maybe we want it to full screen. Why not Control Alt F? And now this is Alpine Linux installation. You just want to run Alpine, set up Alpine in this whatever, in this terminal or TTY. I think it's TTY, right? No, it's not TTY. Wait, yeah, it's TTY. See, okay. Anyway, in this TTY, you just want to say set up Alpine, and then it wants to use set up the keyboard layout. I'm just gonna type US. Now the host name, you can name this whatever you want. I'll name it Alpbox. This is for networking. Now if you have WLN0, you want to type in WLN0 if you're not using any Ethernet, but in this I'm just gonna use Ethernet. But in my main machine right here, I only use WLN0 or wireless LAN, so I type in WLN, so that way it doesn't even try to connect to internet or Ethernet, so it automatically connecting to WLN in my real laptop right here. But password, I'm just gonna type in whatever, 2 week, doesn't matter. Now for time zone, if you don't know your Unix time zone yet, you can put in question mark right there to see. But mine, I'm gonna say I'm in Asia, and then question mark again to know which you are. Maybe you're in Jerusalem, so Jerusalem right there. Yeah, why not? I don't care. And then proxy, I don't use proxy. And then this is the available mirrors. You can press space to see more. And then in this thing, you'll see that you can see R. R is for choosing whatever random mirror. I don't really encourage you guys to do that. If you want to edit, you can use E. But if this is the first time you're using this, you're installing Alpine, I recommend you to use F, because F, it's gonna take some time because it's gonna check which mirror is the fastest for your particular use case. So it's gonna run this thing. It's gonna all of these 71 mirror right here, from 1 to 71, it's going to get pinged one by one and check which one is the fastest. Now I've already run this. Obviously mine is the 33, which is download .nusedu.sg Singapore, so I'll just use that. And then setup user atd, full name td. Now obviously you can choose whatever name you have. It doesn't have to be your real name, obviously. I'll just use it because whatever. Enter SSH. No, it installed duas by default, as you can see there, so that's pretty cool. Open SSH is fine with me. SSH keygen. And then next is going which disk you would like to use. I'll use SDA. That's, as you can see, that's my key EMU hard disk. How would I like to use it? I'll use crypt. Crypt is for oh yeah, you can see in, if you want to see what that crypt do, just paste in the question mark to know. Now as you can see, crypt, this is going to encrypt your setup with lux format. And then after crypt, I want to use LVM as well, and this is in my actual machine. And then next I'm just gonna use sys. This is for ext4 formatting. I don't think it has B3 file system yet. And then warning, erase the above this. Yes, please. Now as you can see, I've already installed this before. That's gonna show me the red thing right here. But yeah, after that you just want to enter passphrase and then verify it, and then open the lux format with another passphrase. It will take some time. There you go. Now this is just waiting time right here. This is going to take a while, so yeah, you guys can just skip ahead. I'm not going to skip myself. Obviously that's for like for the awkwardness. This is for the awkwardness for the video. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Wow, it's so fast. Now mind you, this VM is, I believe I formatted to 8 gigs. Oh yeah, you can see here 8.6 gigabyte. So yeah, this is pretty fast because it is 8.6 gigs. So if yours is not as fast as this, that's fine, because obviously, oh, here we go, installation complete. No, it wants me to reboot. I'm just gonna power off, because if I reboot, it's going to prompt me to this thing again. Now I'm gonna run the Alpine VM with another shell script. Now once you have boot up your real machine from your SSD, you'll get this, but obviously it's going to be faster than this. It wants you to use your passphrase, so go ahead and open that up. What is best fit? Control Alt O is best fit, and do that. All right, now next is the login prompt. Just gonna log in here for a sec. Now as you can see, it doesn't have a lot of other stuff, but if you want to install stuff, you would need to do as app, let's say lsblk. I don't know if it's available yet or not, but just wait. lsblk app add lsblk. Now as you can see, this is how you this is how the format is. And then if you want to install my family is going back and forth, and is now kind of debating, hey, don't bother the guy upstairs doing some stupid stuff on his laptop and whatnot. Pretty funny. But yeah, let's get back to our video. And in Alpine, you actually have this command named app. App is Alpine Package Manager. I don't know if that's the real name for it. This Alpine Package Manager, and at first the repository that it has is not that many, so you would want to enable this repository in Xfce app repositories. Neofetch and pfetch is, by the way, I don't know if it's in Edge or whatever. I think it's in Edge. But after this, you would want to do this, and then for updating and upgrading the system, you want to do duas update and duas upgrade, obviously. Now this will update and upgrade your system. I'm not going to do that because that's going to take some time. So I'm just gonna set up now. As you can see, when you, by the way, if you want to get autocomplete, use tab in your keyboard. That's going to autocomplete your shell. The shell that it uses here by default is ASH. I don't know what that is. I just switch it to ZSH. I never bother using ASH, but I digress. If you want to set up desktop GNOME Plasma Xfce, here you can install it by default using this setup desktop. After you run the setup Alpine script, I'm gonna run GNOME. Wait, that's going to take some time. You know what? I'm just gonna run Xfce. Use duas, by the way. Oh yeah, duas, and that thing doesn't work. So you want to use duas to run that, or you can be root as well. Now this is going to take some time. It's going to install 259 packages, but after this, Xfce will already be installed. It already came with Firefox as well. By the way, I don't know if I've said this or already or not, but I'm gonna make another video later about how to install Windows Manager only in Alpine Linux. One of them is gonna be wonder, should I do DWM or BSPWM? They work kind of the same way. I think DWM already has how to install in Alpine and the Alpine wiki, so I'm gonna choose to how to install BSPWM. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Just kidding, don't hit subscribe on YouTube. Just put me in your RSS feed and watch my video later on how to install Alpine. Wait, not how to install Windows Manager only in Alpine Linux. Then later I'm gonna show you guys how to install what's the other one, Wayland Composer, the Sway Windows Manager later in maybe another video. I'm not sure if I have time, maybe. But yeah, as you can see, I think I've talked for like only 1 minute or so, but it already has installed 167 packages. So this app, this Alpine Package Manager is fairly fast. Now mind you, this uses muscle libc, so the code base is really minimal, and it also uses BCBox. I think BCBox also makes it more minimal. I actually haven't seen this, but does it install ilogin-d by default? I don't think so. In this script, in this Xfce script, I mean, if it doesn't install ilogin-d by default, then it's fine, because it's not necessarily a must use, I must say. You can replace it with pum randir, or you can also replace it with cd. So you can also just not use it at all, which is what I'm using right now. I just make sdg randir and be done with it. But there you go, it's done. Okay, now like TM is added to run level default. I'm just gonna reboot this. Duas reboot. Come on, man. Now this after this, it will prompt me to like DM, I believe, after I get this passphrase for unlocking the drive, of course. Okay, here is the passphrase. Just gonna type in my password there. Now we enjoy the view of Alpine Linux. Control Alt O, Control Alt F. Okay, so this is Alpine Linux. Oh, it's Alpine Linux right here. If you have installed other stuff here like bspwm, this will show here, bspwm or GNOME or Plasma. But now you can just type in your password. Now it will prompt you to nice Xfce desktop. Now it's pretty slow because my laptop is pretty on the slower part, on the older stuff. But yeah, this is how you install Alpine Linux. By the way, I forgot to install NeoFetch, so let's just do that for a second. Now that is how you install Alpine Linux in with Xfce. Now you can pass in this NeoFetch, screenshot it, and I don't know, put it in Reddit, saying that, hey, I have installed Alpine, flip here. But anyway, this will be the end of my video. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like it, or don't, whatever, who cares. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.